Hi, welcome back. This is Toy. I am going to do my tool video for you today, and I want to just give you kind of an update of where I've been and where we're going to go next after this. So far I've created a special teacher portal area on my website, and this is an exclusive area for teachers that are part of a special program that we run. And so I thought it would be nice to be able to give them exclusive access and rights to use content, upload content, and get special things that are just tailored towards them and what they're doing. So they're teaching entrepreneurship in a variety of content areas. And so sometimes that's a little tricky for teachers. So they need to have some special resources. So that's kind of the background. We've done that. I've made the login portal. So the function of this last couple weeks has been to expand the portal a little bit. You can see that you're here, and yes, I know this is really boring. I just found some great photos that I want to use as a backdrop here, so that'll be for the next time. My whole purpose of the next tool video will be to refine what I've done and make it look really pretty. But the first step is just functionality, right? So I changed some of the text here. Welcome to the portal. I give a little bit of background. And so you can see here there's a login, which is the very first thing I worked on. That was really complicated. I'm already logged in, so I did that. That works. I do have a little button here. I want to make this button a little bit bigger and a little more explicit for next time, but you can upload your activity. I'll show you what that does. There's two places you can do this because it's really something I want teachers to do. I want to grow content in this area, in the teacher portal for teachers by teachers. I might throw in some of my own stuff because I do a lot of curriculum design, but I really want the teachers that are actually teaching these lessons and are actually going through this process to be able to submit resources for their peers. Okay, so this is what I did. It looks like a very small thing, but it isn't. Before, all that existed was the text, the login, and some of the explanation. So for this week, I created a download resources page, an upload resources page, which corresponds to the upload your activity section. They go to the same place. And then this little brain here, and this is the training video section. So again, the function of the next tool video is to refine all of these, but I'll show you how they work now. My internet, my socket, I believe, with my server is a little wonky right now. So I already pre-opened the pages so that they wouldn't spin and spin and spin. They've been taking like a minute to open, so I didn't want to have to waste time on this video doing that. Okay, so first, download resources. I did have some resources in here. These are not all teacher generated because I haven't had enough teachers working yet to start generating the content. So in the meantime, I'm going to use the resources that I've developed, all right? So I'll show you what that looks like. If I click on this, I promise it works, but it's just going to take a million years if I click on it right now. So you see that download resources, that goes to the teacher resources page. And this is a page I created for teachers. It's a little bit big of a picture. I might want to pan that down a little bit. But so then down here, I got a little crazy with it. I got a little stock photo crazy, you can see. So these are filterable. You can see I made them filterable, which is kind of cool. So you can filter by grade if you want. This is just all of them showing, and you can see there's like a grade band or bands underneath of each one. So these are all just lesson plans that have to do with entrepreneurship. That teachers can connect with, they can use. And my hope is that they'll use some of these and then they'll adapt it to meet their own needs in their classroom. And then they'll come back and say, hey, let me show you what I did. And then they'll upload it to the teacher portal, which would be awesome. I'd love to just get content all day long from teachers that are actually using entrepreneurship in their classroom. Okay, so that's the teacher page. That's where that one connects to. I go back. So that's where this goes. Upload resources. This is the place I really, really want teachers to go and generate content for me. So if I click on it, I promise it goes here. Where's the submissions page? There it is. So then it goes to here. You could also have clicked on that button on the side as well. It goes here. I created the form that's name, first, last, email, phone, school organization, grade level of activity. content or subject area, a brief description. It's really innocuous. So I'm hoping that this is not too complicated for teachers. And I'm trying to figure out right now what I can offer them I know that we're going to create a master teacher series, but something I could offer them if you do submit often, maybe, I can get some funding from my nonprofit, some of our extra money, like we have any of that, to be able to give them some kind of incentive or prize or something because they submit content for me. So then they can upload. I put several different uploads, depending on what they might have a worksheet that they use. They might have pictures of what the activity looks like, whatever it is, they can upload those things. Okay, so that's that page. And then when we go back to the educators page, now we have the brain. And this is pretty exciting for me. I have not done a training video yet. I will be creating training videos often. We want to do like 2 a month, but this is where that goes. So if you click on that brain, you're going to go to the webinar and training video series. Very boring background again. Going to refine that for next time. And you can see that down here, I plunked some stuff in here just because I didn't create a training video yet. This right here, I also need to title these. I haven't figured out quite the best way to do that yet so that it looks really nice. But this right here is just our video that showcases the program. And then this is me, me talking to the Appalachian Regional Commission and their news feed. This is something I did for a class last summer. That had to do with entrepreneurship. And then this is a friend of mine who did a TED Talk, and it's a pretty cool one if you want to spend time. It's a really cool TED Talk. That's Doan. So I just put those in there for now. I also added the subscriber set at the bottom of the page. So that's essentially it. I just wanted to show you one last thing, and that is the back end of this page. And I think I have inadvertently gotten out of the back end of the page. So let me see if this is going to take a million years to do. I hope it comes up. It's been really wonky. Oh, it came up. Okay, good. So we were here. I'm just going to, these are all my pages. I'm just going to edit the educators page just so you can see what all of this looks like in the Divi back end. Hopefully, crossing fingers. So it's thinking, okay, here we go. All right. Sometimes when you live out in the middle of nowhere, sometimes the sockets and servers work well and sometimes they don't. Okay, so this is the back end, and you can see like here I had that header. That was that boring one. It just says AES Educators. I had that little bit of text here. I have my button. That's the button that connects to that upload page. The sidebar just has general sidebar things, our news, latest news, all that kind of stuff. But you can see here where I put these. I just made blurbs out of them. That's a blurb module. And I did the download resources, the upload, and the training videos. And I'm not sure it's going to pull it up quickly, but we'll check it out. Okay, good. So you can see what this looks like when I created it. Download resources. I gave it a URL. I told it to open in the same window. I could have chosen some others. I could have opened in a new tab if I wanted to. There's a lot of different features in here. I put the icon in there. You can get kind of really creative with it. I put some text, and so that's what that looks like to update a blurb. So that is all for this week. 3 sections. I have a couple more sections I still want to add, but right now these are the 3 most important sections. And when I talk to teachers, this is what they want. So I'm hoping that more teachers will start uploading to put more resources into the downloads. And then we are starting a training series. I am starting a training series where people can look at my silly face talking to them about entrepreneurship in a bunch of different contexts. So that is all for this week. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you next time. Bye.